And we want to welcome everybody back to Texas A&M San Antonio men's soccer Jaguars in action in their home opener as they take on Nelson University live from Texas A&M, the beautiful university down in South San Antonio. Already we're starting to see some good physicality from A&M San Antonio. These two teams have known each other for quite some time now. A&M San Antonio coming off two successful seasons, making playoffs back-to-back. It was a tumultuous carousel of emotions last season, but this season, A&M San Antonio is showing up with a lot of talent, a lot of good recruits, and we're seeing what they can do on the ball. There it is, A&M San Antonio moving the ball quickly onto the field, moving the ball out onto the side. We're going to see one of the boys out there. Solis boys, a Southwest graduate. Nice little heel touch there. Communications there. Moving up to the ball. Nice physicality ball for Nelson University. But quickly, we already see number 7 from A&M San Antonio already taking shots. There's the first opportunity. Shot on goal. Shot by the keeper. And that's a goal. Goal for A&M San Antonio right off the bat. 1-0. San Antonio A&M showing quickly why they are a team to be reckoned with already in NAIA Red River Conference. That goal was a great solid team play right from the back. It was a good shot on it. Great ball movement as the back. We're putting the pressure on the ball, starting there with Solis on the defense. Kept the ball going on. Ronald, one of their new recruits that came in, decided to keep on taking on the shot, kept the play going, capitalized 1-0 A&M San Antonio quickly, fast, effectively. This is something different we have not been able to see over the last couple years. I think Coach Robert Jaramillo has something under his sleeves there, trying to keep the ball on the ground. A much quicker A&M team now. Here's the thing. A&M San Antonio has been known to get up on top quickly early. Now the question is, are they able to maintain good ball movement in the middle? Way to control there. Miscommunication, players bumping into each other. Now here comes Nelson University, moving it on out wide, keeping the ball wide out there. And it's going to be like a goal, looks like a goal kick, and it is. It's going to be a goal kick to Nelson University. Folks, thank you so much for joining us here. We are going live on Soy San Antonio Football. We thank them for allowing us to have this platform. We do have Jaguar Sports Network up and operational, but since we created it just a couple days ago in preparation for this home game match, we had to use the secondary venue. But thank you, Soy staff, for keeping soccer for everybody, especially here at A&M San Antonio, their first ever broadcasted game for Jaguar Sports Network. Here come the Jaguars one more time, moving down the field, trying to get everything they can, moving up the shot, gets 2 players off him. Now trying to come back to Solis, trying to get the ball up in to the center, trying to recapitalize. They lose the ball there. Too much time was given on the ball, wasn't able to move the ball out, but here comes Nelson University, speedy Nelson University. Looks like they, ever since they rebranded, seems like they picked up also good portal recruits out here. A different Nelson University. They used to be known as SAGU, Southwest Adventist University, out there in northeast Texas. But it's now they have renamed their university into Nelson University. It is a 1-0 early in the first half for A&M San Antonio, something that they've been wanting to capitalize. It seems like they've been working on speed, quickness, keeping the ball on the ground, creating spaces. And the number one thing that was missing last year was actually scoring the ball, scoring goals early on and capitalizing in those opportunities. Quickly, they have already disproved the fans and those that have been watching from last season. And here we are trying to see what defensive scheme they're going to have. Seems like all hands into the hole right there. It's going to be Nelson University for the corner kick. They're going to go right at goal, and it's a scary opportunity. Good by keeper from A&M San Antonio, holding on the ball, keeping it calm, collective, playing out wide. As A&M San Antonio now is going to try to keep pace, maintain the tempo is the key of the game. Keeping those spaces and maintaining the tempo of the game. And there's a good break from A&M San Antonio. They are trying to keep a quick tempo, moving the ball forward and preventing Nelson University from playing on their side of the field as they keep pressure on the second half and the top half. Nelson University now trying to keep it up, but good job there. Trying to keep the ball moving alive. Takes a shot on goal. That's another one. There is another goal, 2-0. A&M San Antonio has woken up quickly. The Jaguars are roaring and the claws are out very fast and quick here at their home opener at A&M San Antonio. Very good shot on goal by number 7. By number 7 of A&M San Antonio. That is number 7, Ronaldo Aguilar, a UT transfer, UT Tyler transfer that's just joined the Jaguars, effectively already showing that he can get the ball into the back of the net, something the Jaguars have been missing as of late in the past couple of seasons. Now 2-0, quickly into the 38th minute. Nelson University. Solis there getting turned by Nelson University. Got to prevent that ball. Nelson University trying to come down to spaces. Moving early. That's a bad pass behind a player. A gift to A&M San Antonio. Now, one of the things that you don't ever want to see from anybody is getting turned. But these players are going to be playing on top level. That is Southwest, former Southwest High School player. Solis moving on there. Here comes Ronaldo again, the UT Tyler transfer, now A&M San Antonio, and he is moving forward. Good communication is happening up at the top. I like what I see. I'm liking what I'm seeing by this new squad here. They're looking lean, they're looking fast and effective, and what I like the most about it is that they're communicating up top to create more spaces quickly and keep Nelson University on their heels. You can tell if Nelson University does not get their emotions in check, this could quickly turn into a 3-0 game in the first half. A&M San Antonio controlling the ball, now controlling a little bit of pace, taking the pet. Good pressure on the ball by A&M San Antonio, trying to move the ball, moving it forward. Good idea. They have been doing something as of late. Again, a lot of comparisons, a lot of improvements from last season, moving the ball on up and trying to create spaces when it comes down to those 1v1s. Goalkeeper from A&M San Antonio, Marco Matranga, debuting for A&M San Antonio this season. They've been used to other couple keeper shots, but so far doing pretty good, trying to control the game back there in the spot, moving the ball up as much as he can. So good job by Marco Matranga in the backfield as he continues to move on forward. Also, we're looking up at the top with Christian Guerrero. Christian Guerrero, number 10 for Jaguars, as well, trying to move the ball up. Ronaldo Aguilar, number 7. But there's that combination of Christian Guerrero, Ronaldo Aguilar, as well as Garrington Baker. Those three up top, moving the ball very well, keeping the ball pressure and continuous. Number 11 now for the Jaguars, Wilmer Aguilar, former UIW player, now playing for us, moving on forward. Now we got, we got this young man. He's everywhere. Gabriel Solis moving the ball up, controlling up top. So it's a good collective crop of players here at A&M San Antonio, as you can tell, with the 4 up front. Will Aguilar, Ronaldo, as they like to call him here, El Ronnie, as well as Cepeda moving up the ball. There's a good communication right there into the middle for A&M San Antonio, pushing the ball up, and you can see the new scheme that they have going on for them is going to be a good game changer. Christian Guerrero putting the pressure, and a dangerous challenge there for both players as they're going to be checking. That right there was Eduardo Hernandez going in for the challenge, doing really well there for that challenge. How's the audio? Jaguars early on here, 2-0 against Nelson University as they are moving forward the ball, trying to prevent it from going on. It was a quick, fast, furious start from the Jaguars, something that we have not seen in previous seasons. Again, this is a new scheme. Coach Robert Hadamir and Roberto Lita trying to improve and make noise, shake things up in Red River, NAIA. A&M San Antonio has been regarded as one of the top 5 teams, top 7 teams over the last 2 years, vastly improving year by year. And this year's collective core is quicker, lethal, and a lot more effective when it comes down to scoring and finishing that up. You are already seeing it when it comes down to the scheme. Here comes the Jaguars playing that defense with moving up from the backfield there. Garrington Baker playing in the back, moving it on up to Willie Aguilar. Willie Aguilar in the middle with Luis Ramirez now controlling the ball. Luis Ramirez playing out wide, taking their time now, knowing they're 2-0, no stress, trying to create those spaces. However, moving the ball back here to Will Aguilar. Good, beautiful back cross ball here to Will Aguilar. See what we can do on this one. Gabriel Solis now controlling the black ball. Guerrero now trying to look up for the top, looking for those 2 guys that Eduardo Hernandez looking for those 2 top players up there. And here we go. Jacob Olivares into the middle. Out wide, and it's a good cross ball right into the Ronaldo there with a good header. Good. That's what we want to see from this team. Guerrero there with a header. Good stop by Nelson University to keep his eye on the ball, controlling the game. But what a cross. We want to talk about that ball into the middle to Guerrero to get that ball right across. Gabriel Solis making a wonderful stop there into the middle. And here we go. Here comes the Jaguars back onto the offense, trying to keep the ball moving. Jacob Olivares moving the ball out there. Good ball movement up to the top, trying to force that in. It's going to be called an offside. Now Jaguars trying to get control of the game, trying to keep pace here. It is a very hot Friday afternoon, clearly moving the temperatures into the upper parameters. However, Jaguars continue to keep the foot on the gas. They are not stopping. Again, another taking shots at goal on Nelson University, trying to get this home opener. Already impressive 2-0 current home opener to the Jags. Here come the Jaguars one more time, getting the ball right through it and collecting a goal kick. It's going to be a corner kick for the Jaguars now, doing a wonderful job out there in the corners, creating those spaces, moving those wings as much as they can, and habilitating themselves to move in. I would like to point out, it's a good point out there to moving forward into as they're moving into the first half here, and Jaguars take the ball quickly in the pass. It takes a shot on goal, hits the side of the net. But that's what you want to see, shots from the outside, and I believe that shot was taken by Garrington Baker. Garrington Baker doing a heck of a job trying to keep that ball moving, as they know him as GB, a wonderful player that's got skillful ability on the ball to move it up there, complimenting their Ronaldo, Will Aguilar, and Christian Guerrero. Those 3 top players, Christian Guerrero, number 10, combination there with Will Aguilar and GB, are trying to continue the ball here, but it's a good possession ball into the middle. Good step in by Eduardo Hernandez, step into the ball to stop the ball from moving up to the fall. But here comes Jacob Olivares taking that shot on goal, looking for Will Aguilar, Ronaldo, Jacob Olivares one more time, and there we see the Jaguars one time keep the foot pedal moving on the ball. Great ball movement there by the Jaguars to keep the ball in play, trying to create more space, trying to get in the corner, eat him out, trying to get him out into the side of, but it's going to be a Nelson throw-in. The Jaguars are pressing high and quickly. They're pushing high and quickly. And that's something that you haven't seen from the Jaguars of seasons of last, when they've normally been battling from the back forward. But this time they are putting pressure high up there. Eduardo Hernandez playing right back. Playing right back to Marco Matranga. Again, Eduardo Hernandez there with the ball. Back to keeper Matranga. Back to Eduardo. Trying to look for those open spaces. Controlling the tempo of the game is really important at this moment right now. There's Gabriel Solis trying to get there with Eduardo Hernandez. Now here comes Nelson University on the counter. Good sealing of the lane. Good vision when it comes down to back to there for the Jaguars defense and there. And it's going to look like it's going to be a foul on Jacob Olivares. Nelson University trying to find an answer to this game as they find themselves down 2-0 quickly in this first half. The Jaguars have been bringing it furiously, quickly, and fast, and have not let up. So let's see how the Nelson University does to re-bring this game back up here. It is a hot one, and there's GB number 30 back to Matranga, the keeper. Playing it out wide, Matranga. Playing out wide to a player, going to the center there. Jaguars trying to control the pace now. Tempo's paced off a little bit. Trying to create those open spaces. There we see Huerta right there into Will. One more time, and here we go. Ronnie Aguilar moving the ball up, and that's what we want to see. It was a 2-on-1. Good idea. There's no questioning that Ronaldo Aguilar's got that speed, that ability to get up there in combination with Jacob Olivares and Christian Guerrero. A&M San Antonio putting that pressure high. Unable to close the spaces in the back there. Getting beat there by Nelson University with inability to close the space. Trying to get a little bit of 2-on-1, 1-on-1. And it's going to be a hard foul there. It's going to be called against Texas A&M San Antonio. And it'll be a free kick for Nelson University. Nelson University here with an opportunity to get the ball back in game, get the game back in to the ball back to the net. Good job by keeper to keeping it, tracking it down, keeping it going over his head. Marco Matranga is a Western University transfer into A&M San Antonio, now reinforcing the goalkeeper position here at A&M San Antonio. Now as emotions have already come down to the first home opener, it's a 2-0 lead currently to A&M San Antonio. Matranga now going to be calling into the spaces, moving into the back here with Eduardo Hernandez with the ball now, trying to push the ball up for Eduardo Hernandez, moving into the middle with Ronaldo Aguilar. Back to Hernandez. Back to Ronaldo Aguilar, looking out for spaces. There is GB, there's Baker, there's Will Aguilar, moving those spaces up there. Back, good job by Hernandez. Gabriel Solis now with the back ball. Moving the ball to Luis Ramirez now. Luis Ramirez is now controlling the pace. Playing with Jabari. Jabari back here. Moving the ball nicely. Moving the ball up. Keeping that on there on Christian Guerrero. Fight for it. There's Will Aguilar. Controlling the pace. Good opportunities. Opportunity to decide to back up. But for sure, A&M San Antonio keeping Nelson University on the forefront. Gabriel Solis stepping right there. He's going to see a 3-on-1 opportunity there. Gabriel Solis. Good stop there by Nelson University to get into that space to stop the attack for now of A&M San Antonio, who is leading the game at 2-0 in this first time of NAIA Red River Conference. Good slide tackle there by Ed. Very nice, very nice job by Eduardo Hernandez to get into that game. To stop that momentum into the play, but Nelson University back on getting it, playing back, trying to figure out a way how to move the ball up, moving it forward. A&M University not really trying to waste energy knowing that they have the lead at 2-0. However, it seems like they are trying to capitalize and trying to make sure that this game stays at their tempo, at their pace, and dictated. That is a good job by the A&M San Antonio defense to stop the play to get the ball in the middle, forcing a corner kick for Nelson University, down 2-0 in the first half. To all of those you tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. Here comes GB Baker moving with the ball up, trying to organize himself with Gabriel Solis. Gabriel Solis back to Eduardo Jabari now with the ball. Nice control pace. Trying to move there, and it looks like a hard foul is going to be committed there. It might be possible for a injury call or even maybe a yellow. I don't know if the official might call a card here, but it looks like he's going to the pocket. That is correct. That's a first yellow of the game. Foul committed on Christian Guerrero, who took a good hard hit there at center. Christian Guerrero now back up. Official checks and make sure he's good to go. Positioning of the ball. A&M San Antonio now controlling the pace of the game. A little bit of 22 minutes of ball in the game. Seems to be a little bit of communication between the A&M players here as the official tries to move the ball. There's the official whistle to get the ball back in. It's going to be Baker. I'm sorry. Now to Eduardo moving in the ball now, and we are back out to Gabriel Solis. There's Olivares with the ball trying to get a couple ones off. Back to Gabriel Solis. Down to Will Aguilar trying to get one in there to Jacob Olivares. Gabriel Solis coming right back on the ball, making that stop and that attempt. Good job by Eduardo. And there's Jacob Olivares on a 2-on-1. And it looks like it's going to be TAMUSA ball as the ball went out. Good job there by the defense by Eduardo Hernandez to keep that ball in play, moving the ball up to Jacob Olivares up top. Gabriel Solis now is going to be tasked with getting the ball thrown in. Back to Luis Hernandez, down to Baker. Baker shakes one off, turns the player, moving into the middle. Baker still continuing with the ball, loses one back in there. There's Luis Hernandez trying to intervene. One more time, Luis Hernandez gets into the middle. They're preventing Nelson University from making any plays moving forward. What a good vision. Good job there. It's going to be a 1-1-1. Christian Guerrero there with the run, trying to capitalize again, trying to get another goal, making it 3-0 in the first half. Nelson University gets the ball in. Gabriel Solis gets in there, stop preventing the play. Good job supporting there by Jacob Olivares. Now here comes Nelson University trying to get back on there, and it's called offsides by the official. Eduardo Hernandez out to Gabriel Solis, down to Jacob Olivares. Good ball in the middle. Nelson University gains the ball in the middle, trying to capitalize. Good stop there by the TAMUSA defense to not stop it. Jabari now with a good chest ball down, bringing that. Will Aguilar chasing. And Eduardo one more time, stepping in. Jabari now supporting. Gabriel Aguilar now one more time, connecting with Will Aguilar. Moving, skillful work there by Will Aguilar to the Baker. Baker trying to shake off a player, trying to see where he's going to go. Communicating. Good communication between the backfield. Keeper decides to clear it. Nelson University one time with an opportunity. Good challenge in there by the ball. And it looks like the official's going to go for it and going to call a foul. No card. Just a good hard body foul there. Good soccer. Good football at the moment. Very well called so far in these first 15 minutes of the half. Officials letting the boys play. Very hot and very physical. It might be 2-0. It might be 2-0 for A&M San Antonio, but they are playing as if it's a 0-0 match for sure. Nelson University taking their time, trying to figure out. Officials trying to move the ball a little bit forward, before he blows the ball in play. Signals to the keeper, make sure he's good to go. And here's the whistle. Ball is in play. Nelson University trying to capitalize on this one, trying to cut the deficit down to one. Direct shot at keeper. Good shot to cover. Nelson University being brave on that one, just taking a direct shot at the keep, trying to test him. A very weak shot taken. Easily handled by TAMUSA keeper. Gabriel Solis right back with the ball. Nice little good through ball a little bit. Will Aguilar trying to recover. Gabriel Solis shaking one player off. GB, Will Aguilar. Will Aguilar continued with the ball, trying to open spaces. Baker one more time into those spaces. Luis Ramirez right there with the ball. We'd get on the call right back on there. Jabari. Yeah, they're playing huge. A lot of folks have not seen this kid play, but I'm gonna tell you what, he is a gem of a kid. He is able to get that ball and physical play, great technique off the ball, vision, and that's what we like to see. Moving the ball, keeping the ball on the ground. Here comes Hernandez, out to Will Aguilar, back to Hernandez, moving the buck. Defender moving forward, trying to get one off. Good ball out there to Gabriel Solis as he's chasing it down. And lets it run out. Beautifully played, though, but that's what you want to see, though. That's what you want to see from the Jaguars moving forward. Your defenders with the ability to move the ball into the middle and able to distribute the ball up top. Beautifully played out there by them. And it seems like the official is going to be calling a hydration break for the moment. At the moment, right before... Guys. We are currently in a water or hydration break here at A&M San Antonio. Thank you all who are in here listening to us, tuning in, supporting Jaguar Sports Network, the Jaguar Sports Network efforts here. And it's been, so far, I would like to say it's been a great opportunity for us. We want to thank also Soy San Antonio Football for making this possible. All future athletic Jaguar sport games will be broadcasted live on Jaguar Sports Network YouTube channel, which is up already. We ask you to subscribe for all future matches moving forward, men's, women's basketball, and all that. We actually have one of our Jaguar Sports Network contributors here, Trey. Trey, tell us a little bit about the Jaguar Sports Network as our folks listen to us. It's a beautiful day. We are happy to be bringing NAIA as well as Red River Soccer starting off.
Yes, we have a lot of plans with JSN. We're going to be keeping you all up to date on everything Jaguar Sports. You can follow us on Jaguar Sports Network on Instagram, YouTube, and future games will be played on our YouTube channel. We look forward to providing all the sports content here at TAMUSA.
One more thing we would like to add is if you also be interested, the Jaguar Sports team is actually creating what they like to call the Jag Sports Desk, something that prototype that's going to be looking out there. So you guys keep your eyes out for that project, reporting recaps and features of all the sports that we currently have here at A&M San Antonio under quickly moving athletic department. Darnell Smith, our athletic director, we want to thank him for allowing us to have this opportunity to present this for you guys, and we are more than happy to bring this game 2-0 as a hydration break is over. 2-0 to A&M San Antonio early on. A different A&M San Antonio we've seen in the past, moving the ball quickly and effectively into the middle. One thing that I've been liking this season that has been frustrating over the last seasons has been the ability to keep the ball up. They've been able to maintain the ball a lot more. Possession on ball is looking a lot great. a lot better than former years. And the individual ability to communicate, you can see that there's a lot more communication between the forwards, middles, and the back. Something that is effective that you want to see on a soccer field for a successful team. Ball back in, play it back and play. Nelson University now with the ball. Nelson University now trying to capitalize, moving the ball up. You're going to be seeing a lot of this of Nelson University trying to force the ball up, trying to get the ball as far as they can to see if they can get any ideas for them up front. A&M San Antonio currently controlling this game straight through. There's Guerrero, gets two players off his back. Out to Will Aguilar with that speed. Here comes Ronaldo one more time. 1v1, turns the ball, looks up, trying to find somebody out there. Here comes, oh, there it is. And that's one shot right there to Will Aguilar. That's what we were trying to look for. Good shot by Will Aguilar immediately right there, but great job by the Jaguar top three, moving that ball effectively, quickly. That's one thing you want to see. Speed and stamina off the ball, staying on your feet and keeping your head up high, playing with your head high so you can see where your open spaces and your players are doing the runs with you. Beautifully played up there. There's Eduardo, number 5 for A&M defense, playing right back to Jabari. Jabari now distributing the ball out wide to the wing. Slow pace now, slowing down a little pace. Oh, and it looks like a foul is going to be called there on Olivares.
Take that chance. When you see PB, take the chance.
Putting back the ball in pace. Luis Ramirez out there to Baker. Baker shakes 1-2 off. There's Jacob Olivares into the box, just a little bit high. Just a little bit over the head of Christian Guerrero, who almost made contact with that one. Now Nelson University trying to get back on it. Will Aguilar back on the ball, supported by Gabriel Solis. Onto the ball. There's Hernandez one more time. The big stout defender playing ball. Back down to Olivares. Gabriel Solis now back on the ball. Taking good ball there by Baker. Getting the ball back, and now moving the ball back with Jabari, trying to control the pace, and it looks like a miscommunication there. Nelson University is slow to take off this opportunity to get on the ball here quickly, and it seems like the official has stopped play. Gives warnings out to players out there in the back. Christian Guerrero now coming out here trying to play, being a big figure with number 11 here in front, Will Aguilar. And it's going to be Hernandez one more time playing big. There's Christian Guerrero. Physical ball right there. Nelson University. And it seems like it's going to be a call. It's going to be a call against A&M San Antonio on Christian Guerrero. That's what you want to see, though. A lot of physical ball, not afraid to go and take that challenge. Sometimes you're going to get it, but unfortunately went Nelson University's way. Jaguar players not really happy with that one, with that call, letting them playing physical ball. But here comes Nelson University trying to get the ball in. Official double whistling out there. Seems to be calling a couple players. And here we go, ball in play. Nelson University trying to get the ball in there, trying to get one in there. It's a 2-0 match to A&M San Antonio, who have been close to making it 3. Good clearance ball. Good cleared ball by the Jaguar defense to get the back ball onto their side of the field and try to play on Jaguar territory. Quickly entering the 12-13 minute mark here. In a very hot contested first half, 2-0 A&M San Antonio. Continuing moving the ball, Luis Ramirez back there. Now Jacob Olivares trying to shake one off, gets one player off him. Trying to get into the ball into the middle there to Ronaldo. Ronaldo's trying to come back onto it. And Nelson University turns the player. Here's an opportunity for Nelson University. Hernandez 1v1, gets to the ball in there. Good stop by the keeper. Marco Matranga there getting a foothold in there to get that on his back, falling right on there. Good reaction by him to get his foot out there to stop. It would have been a 2-1 match. But good job by Nelson University finally finally finding spaces to get past this pesky defense here at A&M San Antonio. There's Christian Guerrero in the middle one more time. Big figure trying to move the ball up. A&M University trying to keep Nelson University from getting any momentum after that one challenge. Good job by Christian Guerrero. Here comes Ronaldo, number 7. Ronaldo Aguilar, all V1. There's Aguilar on the wings, and it looks like there might be a no call. Impressive. I'm not going to speak on that, but it really looked like it was a grab. But however, the official let it play, and it's going to be a missed opportunity for Nelson University, and it's going to go the Jaguars' way. Jaguars are throwing. Baker with two players on him, trying to get one off, finally gets a foul. It's going to be a foul called against Nelson University. Quickly, Baker plays the ball and play. That's what you want to see. You don't want to waste time on the ball. If you got an opportunity to play the ball quickly and effectively, if you're playing this kind of plays, Guerrero right there trying to nice roll over on there, back into Hernandez, out to Will Aguilar. Will Aguilar controlling, great way to move the ball back, control. We're starting from the backfield there with Luis Hernandez, moving it back out to Jabari Holtkamp. Back to Luis. Out to Eduardo Hernandez, the defenders. Eduardo Hernandez into the middle, trying to find Jacob Olivares. It's lost ball right there in the middle. Jacob Olivares able to control, coming back in there, intercede, but Nelson University was quick to get back on the ball. And again, another opportunity. It looks like the official is calling it for Nelson U. So it's going to be a throw-in for Nelson University. Christina, we see your comments, and yes, they have a great coaching staff here at TAMUSA. Thank you for tuning in and getting into the chat, folks. Keep sharing it. It is a 2-0 game here at A&M San Antonio. Thank you to all you that are tuning in from Nelson. Nelson playing effectively here, got themselves into a bind early on, however, have been able to find a way to get back into this one. It's still a good game. Might be 2-0 to A&M San Antonio. However, it's not a secure win. Nelson University is pushing the ball forward. Marco Matranga there. Back to Eduardo Hernandez. Back to Matranga. Switches field. Looking for Jabari. Jabari Holcamp pushing the ball up. Finding Jacob Olivares, who gets that ball right up. And there we go. There's a 1v1. Pete Keeper had to come out for that one. Good speed there and ability on the ball by Ronaldo Aguilar. And we're going to have a switch here. Olivares, Aguilar coming into the game, number 22. Kevin Cepeda, and number 6, Clever. Two new players. Official holding the ball up here. Official stopping play. TAMUSA with 2 changes. With Clever Sibomana coming into the game. And Kevin Cepeda. And it looks like it's going to be a foul called there on Gabriel Solis. Official making sure, checking on the players, make sure nothing severe is going to happen after that collision. It's going to be a foul now called against A&M San Antonio. And Ms. Smith, I do agree. Those white jerseys look nice. Very spiffy. I actually do like this year's kits. Gabriel Solis out there for the challenge. 1v1. It seems it's going to be a Nelson University. Now, Nelson University coming right back on, trying to capitalize on this one. Trying to dig out of the 2-0 mess. They got themselves over early. However, they've been able to recover and keep their calm and cool and stick to the game, keeping it 2-0, preventing A&M San Antonio from even putting in a third one. Nelson University with a throw in here, back to number 4, who's been playing lights out in the back as of late, trying to prevent those stops and runs and the speeds from A&M San Antonio. That's a good dive in there. Good job by Nelson University to actually get the body in there, try to sacrifice for the goal. But here come the Jaguars trying to ball the move ball above. Kevin Cepeda looking up, trying to find. There's Ronaldo. Beautiful ball, 1v1. But again, that defender at Nelson University back there playing 1v1 against Ronaldo. Speedy Ronaldo Aguilar there. But here comes Nelson University one more time, moving up the sideline. It's going to be a 2-on-1. Loses the ball. It's going to be a Jaguar throw-in.
Ronaldo, tú nomás lo sigues.
Ball back in play. Down back to Matraca. Down to Jabari. Jabari looks up. I like the way this kid plays. Head up, chin up. That's a beautiful ball there. Gabriel Solis trying to move the ball out. Good ball there to Kevin Cepeda now. Number 22 trying to move the ball in there. Quickly, nifty little work. Gets one off the back. Gets another one. Still with the ball. Unable to look. Trying to find the open. There's Baker back there trying to find it. Baker able to get the ball back. And a little slow place. Nice little move there by Baker trying to shake one off. Continue with the ball. Continue with the play. 1v1 there. Baker trying to show a little bit of skill there. Back to Jacob Olivares. Down there to Kevin Cepeda. And there's Klebed right there with a big shot on Klebed. And we're stopping play here.
You want to help?
Yeah, no, we want to keep it there because it's all our equipment's getting really high.
You got camera extension for that?
I have.
I got you.
Thank you for joining us. We are right back. I had to cut the audio. It got a little gust of wind here and the tent kind of got off, but thank you for joining us. Still 2-0 to A&M San Antonio. Challenging the ball there is Hernandez. It's a gusty day, gusty night. Here comes Nelson University. Matraca, they're able to stop the ball. Matraca is a Western University transferring to A&M San Antonio. A&M San Antonio been able to get a solid crop of transfers from around NAIA and around the league. So they're looking really good in length already. 2-0. Let's see how they can capitalize the second half of the first half. Moving forward. So far it's been all Jaguars in the first half. Kevin Cepeda looking speedy out there, coming off of a little bit of a recovery and injury from last season and looking stout. Having the ability to move the ball. Moving forward into it. Nelson University now trying to find those open spaces. Finds that gap.
gap. Clever, hold!
Nelson University now trying to work from the back to the front. Good step in there by Jacob Olivares. Down into the center, Ronaldo Aguilar. There's Klebet out wide. One more time, Klebet gets that ball, moving the ball. Trying to move the ball back. They move the ball back now, trying to push the ball back up forward with Klebet out wide. In the center, takes 1-2, keeps the ball, continues on the play. Now Nelson forced to play back to their keeper.
Go, Kev, go!
Nelson University keeper has been busy this first half. However, this later second half here has been pretty relatively quiet for the keeper back there.
Yes! Go, Joy! Go, Joy! Go, Joy!
Hey, come on, let's go. Now we gotta get.
A little bit over 3 minutes to go here in the first half. 2-0 to A&M San Antonio. There's going to be a change there for A&M San Antonio late here with the 2 minutes to go. Coming out is Ronaldo, number 7. Coming in, number 19 and 25. 19, Jesus Pernia, and 25, Pedro Villanueva. GB Baker coming out as well. Baker is a key player that's been doing an exceptional job this season, keeping the ball up. There's Luis in the backfield, back there to Matraca. Good job by covering spaces back there, jumping on the ball. Taking his time the ball to roll out. They're rolling the ball out. Now moving into the middle with Kleber. Out to Jacob. Trying to find those spaces into the middle.
Step, Jacob, step, together!
Jesus Perna there. As they know him here, Chewy. Number 19 playing that top spot, putting the pressure on there. Pressuring the keeper. And there's Jacob Olivares that they're putting pressure as well. Good pressure by the Jaguars. Forcing Nelson to get the ball up there. But good job there by Jesus and Jacob Olivares to put pressure on the defenders and the keepers to gain this ball back here. It's not too late to put one in the back of the net. Jaguars still playing hard. Official stops play here. Blows whistle. Seems to be warning some of the players. Has a couple warning talks there with the players on Nelson and on TAMUSA. A&M San Antonio moving the ball effectively there now into the middle spaces, trying to get that corner. And it looks like it's going to be a goal kick now for A&M San Antonio. Nelson University playing from the back again, trying to capitalize on these opportunities. Moving up forward in these last dying seconds of the first half. Nelson University trying to get in there. Cross ball looking for number 28. As you heard on the clock, it's 1 minute.
Mark up, tight. Who's 25? Who's 25?
Just a little bit over 30 seconds to go. A&M San Antonio still playing the ball. It's going to be a foul on Nelson University. To those of you that are tuning in, thank you so much. Saraya Velasquez, Elizabeth Smith, Nelson University family members out there, thank you for tuning in. It's an honor to bring this game to you. Live from A&M San Antonio, the beautiful campus.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is halftime
Half.
for NAIA at Red River play. A&M San Antonio 2, Nelson University 0.
At the entryway,
Let's see if they can be able to
water
come in the second half.
and
Stay
Gatorade.
tuned. We will be coming right back. It is halftime, folks. 2-0.
Jaguar
A&M
athletics.
San Antonio.
Get them while supplies last.
Gracias, Fernie, gracias. Gracias. You okay? Ramon, come back here. Ramon, yes. Go. One side, Danny, one side. Go, Jordan. Ronaldo. I know what you heard, Coach. I heard it too, but he's just giving me options, right? I got you.
And we'd like to welcome everybody back. Test.
Perfect. Just make sure he goes back in for the same player.
And we would like to welcome everybody back here to Texas A&M San Antonio. Second half, it's a 2-0 match currently here at A&M San Antonio. Both teams playing very contested. Nelson University seems like they have already recovered themselves, moving forward into the ball, trying to get more into the middle as they take a shot there, and what a stop there by the TAMUSA defense, catching the keeper off guard. Good job by Nelson University to take a shot on goal. Here comes Ronaldo Aguilar, number 7, out there to... Good challenge there by Joey De La Torre. It's going to be a Nelson University throw-in now, as Christian Guerrero challenges one of the defenders, keeping the pressure up top. Back out to the keeper. Joey De La Torre right there. And it looks like Kleber now in the second half, as the beginning of the second half. There's Kleber one more time, out to Joey. Joey trying to move the ball up, trying to find Olivares, trying to get a ball. Now it's connection to Kleber. Kleber trying to get the ball back out. 2-on-1. Takes two of them. Looks for Olivares. Back to Guerrero. Now back to Kleber. Kleber's trying to get that ball in there, striking it back in there. Nelson University able to recover nicely, moving the ball forward. Quick pace there by number 10 of Nelson University. Get that ball right into the box. Nobody there for Nelson University on the back post. A&M San Antonio looking to capitalize on this one. You got Gabriel Solis back out there. Jabari out there in the middle. In the back is number 8. Jacob Olivares. As now they move the ball back forward. Eduardo Hernandez now getting there with the ball. Ronald Aguilar, as they like to call him here. Ronald Aguilar. They're moving the ball back now. Hernandez into trying to find Christian. Unable to get it done there. Unlucky by Jacob Olivares. Recovered there by Joey. Trying to make the cut with Christian Guerrero and stopped on that run from Joey Aguilar. We want to thank Jaguar Sports Network for bringing this game live from A&M San Antonio. It has been a hot one, but we are here continuously moving forward. Nelson University versus A&M San Antonio. Now, A&M San Antonio trying to move up the ball. Out there, the Guerrero one more time with a nice little turn. Kleber trying to get that ball. Turns one, gets two, takes two on. Now Kleber keeps moving with the ball forward. Nice little move to get back out there. Guerrero trying to put pressure on the defender and the keeper. A little slower start for A&M San Antonio this time in the second half. See if they can pick up the pace and capitalize on the 2-0 current match right now. However, Nelson University is trying to find a way how to get through the A&M San Antonio defense, and so far it's been a 0-0 start to the second half. A&M San Antonio trying to control the ball in the backfield, trying to look for the open spaces, controlling the pace and the tempo of this game. Eduardo Hernandez coming back out. Hernandez moving out with the ball. Hernandez, the defender, trying to get the ball straight up. There, looks, the ball is in play. Keeper has to come out. Will Aguilar, 1v1. Keeper was forced to come out on that one.
That was for you to step to him.
Clever.
Throw in for A&M San Antonio quickly. Keeper calling it. Marco Motraga now able to get on there. Jabari trying to find Ronaldo up at the top there. It seems like he's on his own there, but Will Aguilar, nice vision on the young man, trying to take one on, shakes him off, gets into the box, take a shot on goal, just wide. And that's what you want to see now to actually ignite the second half after a little bit of a different start, different tempo compared to the first half. It is hot, so we got to understand that these players are, depending on how the tempo on the fields are, they tend to go out there. But A&M San Antonio able to get one right back onto them, and we're ready here. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, we have a good guest feature for you now. Joining us for this first ever podcast, first ever syndication and game live match, we have Coach Moody, the women's soccer head coach, here with us. Coach Moody, welcome to the match.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. It's been so far it's been a very pleasant surprise for A&M San Antonio. 2-0 to begin the game. Currently right now in the second half, it's still 2-0. Something that we in the past have not been able to see is the team to really start off on a hot seat. And one of the things that we see on our chats here is the ability to contain and keep that lead. Coach, what do you think A&M San Antonio from this moment on here in these early minutes of the second half need to do to control the game and the pace? Nelson University clearly is getting really into their heads, trying to get this time available to them to get one back to them.
Yeah, I think scoring 2 goals early puts you in a good position so you can dictate the tempo. We're keeping hold of the ball really well. And because of that, we control the game. So we don't need to score again. We can win 2-0. You know, if we get a third or fourth, that would be great. But more than anything else, it's about not letting them get into the final third, prevent shots, do your defensive jobs more than anything else. Because we're in a winning position, so it's just really just finish out the game.
Yeah, 100% agree with that. However, what we're seeing right now is they don't seem like they want to just hold back and control the 2-0 win. They want to continue and try to get that third goal into that one. We just saw there Joey trying to get the ball into the middle, controlling, forcing the keeper to come on out. But now Nelson University coming right back with the ball, trying to control this pace. What does Nelson University need to do? What would you like to see from Nelson University to get at least a one goal into this match?
I think it's everything to do with the ball. If you have the ball, you can decide what you want to do. If you want to play forward early, if you want to keep the ball, again, it is hot, so you know you can't play out and out for 90 minutes. There are times when you need to rest with the ball, and then you can maybe change your shape a little bit. So you can try some different options. So depending on how big your squad is, bring on some other players and then mix it around. But right now I think the home team has the game in a good position. You know, they don't have to hurry up. And if they can draw out Nelson, then that gives them space to go in behind. And that's how you're going to score some goals, I think, with the ball in behind.
And that's one thing Nelson University needs to do. I agree 100% with them. With that thought process, it's hard for a team when you go down 2-0 early. However, as we see, Nelson University continues to play physically, and it's a different pace this time in the second half for Nelson University. It's not very easy for A&M San Antonio to cut those spaces. It seems like they've taken a little bit of pressure off there compared to the first half. But we shall see as the game progresses. Olivares out here making some moves. Eduardo Hernandez back in the defender, moving up top. GB there, Baker. Jacob Olivares pressuring the ball. And there's a 1v1. Jabari there. Jabari Holcomb making that stop, preventing Nelson University from making that scoring goal possible. It's going to be called a corner kick for Nelson University, trying to capitalize on this one. However, let's not just discard first-time keeper Marco Matraga from preventing Nelson. There's one shot and goal, and there it is. We were just talking about capitalizing on those corner kicks. There was a lapse of judgment there. Matraga came out trying to get through, went back post, and there it is, 2-1 in the second half to Nelson University back into this game.
Yeah, you know, goals give teams confidence. It's important to not give set pieces away. You know, if you don't, that doesn't go for a corner. They don't put players forward. They don't get a free header. They don't score a goal.
And it is game on here at A&M San Antonio. It is a 2-1 game. Fatigue could be a factor on this one on both sides. They looked a little sluggish on that one. However, when you're out on the pitch, you got to 100% try to find a way to perform.
No, it's very easy on the sideline telling people that they need to work harder because it is extremely hot. But yeah, it's work till you drop, and then if you can't, you just make a sub. Simple as that. You say, I've given everything. Someone else needs to come on and finish off the game and get the win. So it's about being disciplined, organised, and being a team player. You give 100%, and when now you're out of energy because it's so hot, you just get someone else in to do the job.
Let's see what A&M San Antonio does now, trying to recover from this one. Clearly they've been able to communicate properly in the backfield, trying to get one back into the goal, trying to capitalize on that lead. And here we go, getting the ball back up there, and there's Ronaldo Aguilar. Nice connection to 30. Good, nice defensive stop there by Nelson University, preventing a possible third goal from A&M San Antonio. And that's a quick response. That's what you want to see from teams.
Yeah, we got in behind again. They have to put in a good tackle, which they did. Otherwise, that's a goal.
That's 100% a goal. Almost 100% of the time. So good tackle, good way to not even thinking about if it's going to be a penalty. Just play defense, play it on. A&M San Antonio now with a throw-in. Joey out here, number 21, waiting for the official whistle. There's the official whistle. Throw-in by Joey. Coming back there to Guerrero, and it seems like it's going to be called offside there. That's those are mental lapses that you don't ever want to have on the game. You got to make sure you're online and making sure that you are on play, or else you lose an opportunity. So there's an opportunity lost there for A&M San Antonio to get one back. However, there's Jacob Bolorao is in the middle, gaining one back. GB trying to move over forward, trying to connect there with Joey. GB moving back, and Nelson University trying to find that confidence at second leg to move the ball up. Nice little step, half step back. Moving the ball into the middle of the 14. 14 coming back to 31 of Nelson University. 30 calling for it. Nice little step on the ball. Giving himself some time and space, moving the ball wide. Nelson University needs to find a way to capitalize on this one. Trying to find those open spaces, but as we've been seeing recently, there's a ball stopped in the middle. Good stop by those forwards up top. Nelson University trying to come down the lane, moving into the middle to 7. 7 moving out the ball to out wide, looking to capitalize into the middle, creating a pace, looking for that space, able to find somebody out in the wing. 10 has been able to demonstrate a lot of space and a lot of speed and a lot of pace on that ball. Going right back into the middle. Keeper comes out. Unafraid, punches that one out. And now it's going to be A&M San Antonio trying to get on the ball again. Will Aguilar with a tough stop, but official is going to call the whistle. It seems there was contact between one of the strikers and the keeper of A&M San Antonio, but a good evolution that would just happen right over there. And that's what you want to see. You want a keeper that's, not going to question whether he's going to stay or challenge the ball.
Yeah, I think as soon as the ball was hitting, he made a decision, I'm going to go get this. Either catch or punch. He decided to punch. He got the ball. It's a fair play.
It is now a 2-1 game here, mid-second half. It is game on, anybody's game. Nelson University trying to fight to spoil the A&M San Antonio debut, who have already impressed a lot of folks around the Red River Conference. Player seems to be up. Medical staff is checking on the player. That's what you always want to see. Nice little contact, but player's okay to continue.
Yeah, the referee stopped the game to bring the trainer on, so he's going to have to come off for a little bit and they'll have to make a sub.
And that's what the coach was out there to confirm. And so now they're forced to have a sub, correct? And in seems like to be the 26th minute, it'll be A&M San Antonio with possession after play is called back in.
They can always not bring the sub on and then wait. And then when the game plays again, he'll invite him back on. They can decide what they want to do once the trainers talk to them.
Officials are trying to figure out exactly that right now. Who is it that came on? If they're going to wait to play ball in based on the trainers. And it seems like they are going to go with a substitution. 26 into the game for Nelson University. Officials trying to get everything sorted out to get the ball back into the ball back in play. So far, again, as we said, it's 2-1. Officials are still trying to find. There seems to be some confusion when it comes down to the substitutions. And it seems like the Nelson University players are upset that it is going to be TAMUSA ball. A&M San Antonio. They're going to go with a drop ball there. And it seems like they are going to go with a drop ball there for A&M San Antonio.
Yeah, to restart it has to be a drop ball because you stop the play.
So now things have gone sorted out. A&M San Antonio quickly touches the ball. Moves out to Jabari. Jabari turns, trying to find somebody in the middle, looking for A&M as they're trying to push up for Baker. Baker gets a good. Guerrero has to come back to the ball. Now it's a late handball. It's going to be a late handball now for against A&M San Antonio, in favor of Nelson University. Official now again, stop and play. It's going to have words with a couple players, warning, saying I don't want to have any more verbals. 2-1 game here in San Antonio. And it's a yellow card that's going to be given to Guerrero. Nelson University now is going to try to capitalize on this one. They are up 2-1, and they're going to try to see if they can bring one back and make it 2-2 tie game, trying to spoil A&M San Antonio home opener. Going straight at goal. Easy for the keeper. As he holds play, Martin Montaga laying it on the ground. Luis Ramirez now with the ball. Back out to number 5, Eduardo Hernandez, who keeps pushing the ball. Wonderful player by number 5 there. You have a defender who has the ability to move the ball up as he is throughout the whole first half, and now even now able to push the ball up. Trying to connect with these players here with Will Aguilar. Number 11 with the ball now, push back. Again, Hernandez looks like they're going to call a foul on Nelson University.
Yeah, number 5 had good composure there. You know, he sees what's going to happen before he gets the ball, and then he just keeps the ball moving, so no one gets close to him.
Eduardo Hernandez now, again, 5, looking for Jabari, number 8. As he continues moving, I like the way 8 plays. And there is Christian Guerrero trying to continue on the ball. It's going to be called against Guerrero, it seems, and it's going to be on the ground, correct. So here comes Nelson University with a quick play in. However, still not in the clear, playing in their own backfield. High pressure by A&M San Antonio. Good job there by Joey. GB trying to let that one go. Baker, as they like to call him. Number 5, one more time, stepping in there. Eduardo Hernandez has been essential in the backfield. There's Jacob Olivares, number 2, trying to control in the middle. Nothing able to happen there. Nelson University trying to figure out a way how to play, forced to play back to the keeper. Keeper comes out 31. Good challenge there by Joey. 10 coming up with the ball, trying to find those open spaces. Good job by Jabari. Back to Jacob Olivares. Dangerous challenge by Nelson University, and a yellow shown to number 10 of Nelson University. Strong challenge there, Coach, you would say?
Yeah, he took the card. Hopefully he's not hurt. The ref made a good decision.
Good decision there. Jacob Olivares looked to be shaken up there. Little ankle. What we'd like to see now, a little bit more from A&M San Antonio, is a little bit more control into those open spaces, trying to habilitate our forward strikers, Ronaldo and Will Aguilar. A little bit more composure in the middle, a little bit more collective down here in the middle, you can see, so they can have a little bit better ball distribution.
Yeah, I think with 20 minutes to go, it's about just keeping the ball. And then you can draw the players out, then you find that space behind.
And that's essential. That is the concept of the ability what these guys are trying to portray out there. However, Nelson University is not trying to make it that simple on them, but putting bodies onto these players. It seems like the players now are going to take this time advantage to get a little hydration into it.
Yeah, obviously with, again, 20 minutes to go, Nelson need to push the tempo a lot more. They need to press higher up the field, so they're going to be trying to get into tackles and try and just nick it from the other players closer to our goal. So we need to obviously be careful who we pass the ball to and we don't turn it over in dangerous area.
Now, Coach, tell us a little bit more about you. You are brand new. Headed here in Texas overall. You're a New England man. And how shocking is this heat for you so far?
Actually, it hasn't been that bad. You know, I've been coaching soccer all summer, so I've been outdoors in the heat. It's been 90s, 95s. You know, when we practiced in preseason, the nice thing was we practiced early in the morning. So we didn't get that heat. Yeah, being a player now, you need to get used to the environment. You need to train in these conditions because this is when you play.
Texas can be brutal, but however, how has your experience been here in San Antonio so far?
Everybody's been very welcoming and supportive, and you know, I've had questions. They're there for me, which is great. So I feel everybody has made me very welcome.
Now, the biggest question everybody wants to know. Have you been trying those tacos? Now, I know on TikTok it's a little popular, these British guys coming into the Hill Country getting Texas barbecue and tacos. Have you been able to get some of the fine cuisine of the Hill Country in San Antonio?
Not yet, but I plan to.
You got to have some of that. If you're going to be coming to Texas and coaching one of the best universities in San Antonio, you got to get those tacos in, Coach.
If somebody wants to take me somewhere to try them, I'll be happy to do so.
Absolutely. Now, you already heard fans. Got any recommendations for Coach? Let them know. We're about to begin play here after a little injury. Players were able to get water. And it seems like the officials getting everything sorted out. Numbers. And to begin play, it was a good 2-3, almost 5 minutes stoppage time there. It looks like they're about 3 minutes of stop play there. But now we're finally back into play with San Antonio A&M. Leading 2-1. Nelson University down. It's been an interesting second half, and as we said, it's a different Nelson University, stronger, and it's looking like they're going to be a little bit more physical. As A&M San Antonio, they're going to have to find a way to capitalize on that second half and bring that energy that they had in the first. Again, yes, heat is a factor, but there is Guerrero one more time, 10, making that ability on the ball, coming back to Eric Hernandez, trying to do a little step over, kind of back. Gabriel Solis out there on the wing. Now Jabari playing wide at 8. Baker trying to move the ball up, still keeping on pace. Down to Luis. Official's going to call a foul on that one. I don't know why he would stop the play on that one, but he did.
Yeah, he could have let that one go, I think. But maybe it's because that player has been fouling a lot. He just wants to let him know this could be your last time for you to give you a card. But otherwise, he could have played on. They had the ball still.
Unfortunate for TAMUSA, and continue, like you said earlier, you have to play on. Now back to the keeper, trying to play from the back. Baker continues to move on the ball there. Gabriel Navas, 11 on the other side, loses the ball there. And it's going to be a throw-in for Nelson University. Nelson University now is trying to capitalize with a quick throw-in. A&M San Antonio, seems like they let off the gas, but there it is. There's the pressure that you want to see. And there he goes. Christian Guerrero trying to put that pressure on the ball, sacrificing, trying to create some spaces and momentum and excitement here. Kleber into the middle. Baker stepping into that. Good step in. It's going to be a foul going in favor of A&M San Antonio. Good job by Baker to come back into the ball, to step in there to prevent the ball moving forward.
Yeah, I think he realized he was the second defender, so when the ball got past the first, he had good angle to come in and make a tackle in the block. Good
call by the official. It was 20 would say it's going to be a shoulder, but clearly it's going to be a full body block on it. Eduardo Hernandez now taking control of the game, trying to get the spaces through. Notable mention, Luis Ramirez there, number 17. Hernandez now playing the ball back in there. Jabari, number 8. Judson player out of San Antonio. Alto Olivares, number 10. And there's Kleber, number 6. Kleber taking 2 or 3 players on. It's going to be a TAMUSA throw-in. Good job there by Kleber. It seems like every time Kleber touches the ball, there's 2 or 3 guys on him. There's going to be a substitution made. Number 10, Guerrero coming out. And number 19, Jesus Pernia coming in. Pernia now within, going with the ball into Kleber. That is Joey now. Kleber back with the ball with number 6. Takes one off. Gets the ball into the middle. And it seemed like it was an almost questionable, but went back to TAMUSA. Takes a shot. Coaching staff looking to see if there was a foul into that one, onto Ronald Aguilar. How'd you see that one, Coach?
I think the defender got there first.
It looked from this side, it did look like the defender, I will agree with you on that one. It looked like the defender got on that one first. It was a hard challenge, but they got to the ball first. Now here comes Nelson University trying to capitalize on that. Unable to capitalize on that, TAMUSA quickly regains speed and into the middle. Here comes now A&M San Antonio with Will Aguilar with that speed and technique, playing it right back to Luis Enriquez. Playing it back to keeper Matranga. Back to Jabari, playing for the backfield, trying to carry those spaces. There's Joey right down there. There's Kleber looking up. Gives him a thumbs up, looking up there, looking for Baker in the middle, but that's a good idea. Bad ball in there by the keeper. And Luis Enriquez trying to get that back ball there. There's Joey one more time recovering. And there's Hernandez getting it down with the chest. Takes a shot on it. And that's what you want to see when you come down to those ball movements into the middle.
Yeah, it was a good pick out. He just didn't quite connect.
Already with a goal, Ronald Aguilar, UT Tyler transfer, already going to work here at A&M San Antonio.
He's on!
And that's going to be
Luis,
official blows the whistle, and he's going to be calling, seems like an offsides already. It's going to go to TAMUSA, to A&M San Antonio, and it looks like it's a player that is down for Nelson University. Official has stopped the play for injury.
Looks like cramp.
Oh, yeah, with this heat, Coach, I think these boys are playing all out. It's a 2-1. It's already getting emotional, and it's already going to get heavy. I only expect this to get a little bit testier for A&M San Antonio in this latter half of the second half.
Yeah, they're one down. They got to push it. They got to gamble, get the ball forward early, and chase everything.
Player seems to be right up, and you're right. It seems like it just to be a cramp. We're at the 22 mark, 22:56 mark. As we're waiting for play to begin. A little bit over 20 minutes is the play. What can A&M San Antonio do to either capitalize? If it's up to me, looking at this, it seems like the boys are trying to get that goal back that got scored on them.
Yeah, for TAMUSA, it's just, again, maybe play a bit more down the channel and then turn the defenders and then press high up. For Nelson, they need a bit more combination play and maybe add another striker up top.
And there's the ball back into play. A&M San Antonio with the ball. Played it back to Matranca, now out to Jabari. Jabari trying to play out wide, looking for his, picks up that head. Good, strong ball there. Good block there by 10 at Nelson University. Jabari able to regain that, chesting it down, contesting it, physically playing it. Joey now back with the ball. Number 8. And here's 19 into Klebet. Klebet over his head there. Able to find and spot the ball. However, good recovery and support by the defense to get it up where they can. Good ball into Will Aguilar. Keeper kind of questioned it. Chested it, but good job by Will Aguilar to chase it down. Klebet now playing defense on 31. Klebet trying to get the ball moving, trying to put some pressure on their defenders. Jesus Pernia, number 19, trying to get that space covered there. Forced Nelson University to throw a long ball. And it's going to be a goal kick for A&M San Antonio. Again, folks, we want to thank you all for joining into this live broadcast. We are very excited to bring this match to you. It is a 2-1 match right now. For all you Nelson University fans, we see you. Thank you for joining in and to this broadcast as well. It is a 2-1. It's a great game. This men's and women's, both the first match as well was a good game that we were able to witness, and now we're seeing a very testy game here in the men's match. Ball back in play to Texas A&M San Antonio. And it seems like it was a miscommunication there by number 11, Will Aguilar. Good chest down there by Gabriel Solis. Nelson University moving the ball up. Here's an opportunity for them. Nelson University into the spaces. Good cover spaces by Jabari. And that's what you want to see from your defenders, coming into those gaps when the ball is moving up into you.
Yeah, got to stay small and compact, get goal side, and make it difficult.
And there's Jabari one more time, being challenged now. One thing I like about Jabari is that he's one of those defenders that likes to keep cool. You'll never see him be frantic. He's a very collective kind of defender back there, plays with his head up, which is something really good that you want to see when your defenders are out there.
Yeah, you have good positional sense when you can read the game. So his strength is reading the game, so he's always in the right place.
There's Ronaldo right there, coach, trying to get to Will Aguilar. Nice job by Will Aguilar. Support. There's a shot on there. That's a good combination that was able to just happen right there, and that's one of the first sparks of life later in the second half that we see from A&M San Antonio.
Yeah, I think with Nelson pushing up, there's going to be more space in behind, so we can counterattack quickly.
They're calling for a substitution. Now coming into the game is Tomas Olivares. Coming out for the game is number 28, Gabriel Solis. Outstanding defender, Gabriel Solis. If you knew something about that young player, he's coming back from injury. This is one of the best times that we've seen him 100% fully recovered now, coming back in here. Has been playing lights out today, coach. That's what you always want to see from your athletes, coming back, recovering from a good injury, and just going 100%.
Yeah, everybody wants to play the game, so when you have an injury, it's tough. But if you work hard, you eventually get back on the pitch, and that's what everybody wants. They want to play.
Official continues to stop play. Official now has played called to resume the game. A&M San Antonio, there's Joe right there getting the ball into the middle. Good cross ball there. Nice and strong, confident. And here comes Nelson trying to get one back. Jabari stepping in. Good ball by Jabari. There's Jabari. Gets him right through into the center. Good job by the defender, Jabari, to get the ball up. And he forced Nelson University to play on his ball. Got the ball back to us. Got it right back in our spaces.
Yeah, it was good skills, good decision making. If we had the final ball, probably get that third goal.
Oh, 100%. That was a wonderful play. Now, Clabbett with a missed opportunity there. His height working against him. Heading that ball out is going to be a Nelson University throw-in. But that was a good combination that you just saw there with the defenders and moving those balls up. Here comes Nelson University with a good, strong throw-in. Joey with a good contestant in there, contending the ball, making sure that his presence is known there. Nelson University with a good throw-in into the center. There's Ronald. Here comes the pressure. Good pressure by Kleber. Nelson University. And it's going to look like it's going to be called for Nelson University throwing. Nelson University throwing, trying to find a way to get the ball back up. However, it's going to be called a foul on A&M San Antonio. Here comes the kick. Nelson University was trying to play that one real quick. Playing it back to number 5, Nelson University. Moving back in there. Getting those spaces. Challenge from behind. Good slide tackle to recover. However, here comes Enriquez. Good ball. Here comes Ronaldo with the speed and ability. Who is going to have to go? He's going to be on a one-on-one. Looks up. Trying to find a good space creation there to habilitate the ball. Good transaction there. Good job by number 7, Ronaldo. He got stuck there for a second. Was able to keep himself calm and find the ball. Find his player moving into the gap.
Yeah, I think you probably should have put the ball in early when he got in a great position. Try to take the player on, just got away from him, but I think put that in the 6, ask questions.
You know, that I 100% was thinking the exact same thing. Why couldn't he go first time? But however, we were able to get something. Here comes a corner kick for A&M San Antonio. Ball right into Baker, short by Baker, blocked by Nelson University. Enriquez now number 17, trying to get the ball, loses it, did one too many. Lost the ball, now it's going to be a Nelson University throw-in. Jabari back there contesting and fighting for the ball, back on the defensive spots. A&M San Antonio now continuing to beat with the ball. Trying to cross over. Tomas Olivares now with number 18. Into the game. Trying trying to figure out where to move those spots, but here comes Will Aguilar, slowly paced, looking for the outside ball. That's a missed opportunity for A&M San Antonio. A lot of open space back here, and they kept playing on that side, putting the pressure on that side. A&M San Antonio looking for substitution around. Now, as you can see, in NAIA rule, for those that are following us, we get these questions, but what are the substitution rules, Coach, when it comes down to this, for this style of play for NAIA?
I think it's the same in NCAA and NAIA. It's no re-entry first half and one re-entry second half.
There you go. That does. One first is the exact same thing as NCAA. And so with that, A&M San Antonio, there's Thomas Olivares losing the ball on that one. Trying to regain, stay on his feet. Trying to create spaces, gets off one. Here's Will Aguilar trying to recreate one more. There's Baker into the box, gets his shirt pulled from behind. Stay on there, but he was able to get the corner kick. For those of you that are tuning in, thank you for tuning in to our live feed. A&M San Antonio with the ball in there. Oh, so close. Good idea, and that's what we want to see. Oh, it looks like it's offside. Yeah, it looked like it was an offside. I was alerted that it was given an offside there. However, despite the offside, that's what you want to see. Will Aguilar coming on out. Number 11. Official stopping the match. It seems he's pointing. There's a little bit of confusion trying to get his pieces out there, see who came out and who came in. And let's see if he's going to get the ball back into play. And there we go. The ball back in play. Everything's sorted out. Nelson University keeper asking everybody to come back up and push right into the center. Good contested ball there by number 5, Hernandez. Jabari right now. 1v1. Good job by Jabari covering those spaces. Able to gain the ball back. Again, good job by him. Enrique 17 in the middle, looking good to stop turn. Good job there. Joey now, number 21 with the ball. There's Jabari one more time. Taking on, not afraid to take on any players at defender. I like that. There's Kleber able to regain possession there. And here we go. A&M San Antonio trying to get out there with Guaranteeing Baker. GB back there on the top. Now moving down into the middle spaces. He'll carry the ball back to GB. GB one more time. Baker trying to take on 2. Every time Baker takes the ball, there's 2 or 3 players that jump right on them. And it's going to be a throw-in for A&M San Antonio. I think the Nelson University understands the capability of Baker back there. Every time he grabs that ball, there's 2 or 3 guys that just jump on him.
Yeah, they definitely decided they're not going to let him score a goal.
He's a dangerous kind of type of player. They know the ability he can do on the ball. Ball back into play. Coming out to Jabari Halltop. Jabari trying to get into the ball. Looking after for Kleber. Kleber let it roll. Fortunately for him, it came on to good ball. Nice, sweet trap ball by the Nelson defender. Able to get that back, get the ball back into play. Nelson University trying to move back up the ball, but Jabari gets a one touch on it. It's going to be a 1v1. Shingard lost. Still 1v1. Jabari still playing defense 1-1, trying to shake him off. And it's a good stop. Good defensive stop by Jabari to able to get the vision, the ability to get his path view taken away. That's something good that you want to see from your defenders.
Yeah, he forced them down the sideline, made the goal small. The keeper had good angles, made the save.
Keeper as well, coming big in. Marco Matranga, Italian international, Western University, transferred, coming in huge on that one, preventing a 2-2 tie late into the second half for A&M San Antonio. One more time. Here comes Joey right into the middle, trying to find their 7. Ronald Aguilar trying to find their 7. And one more time playing on the sidelines. Nelson University trying to figure out one spot. Shakes off one player, goes into the middle, bounces off a TAMUSA defender, and it's going to be a long shot goal. It's going to be a 2-2 tie for Nelson University.
Yeah, he hit it hard, hit it at the goal. got a deflection and went in. That's what happened. Hit the target.
Now comes the question. How do you answer this one back? You had the 2-1-0 all the way until maybe the later second half, and now you're getting your back to the walls, 2-2 tie on your home opener.
Yeah, I think the momentum has shifted. You know, Nelson are now full of belief, but you know, maybe they push forward now and we counter. You know, maybe we get into the spacing behind because they're going for the winner. So we'll see how they approach it.
This is where you want to love soccer so much. These are the games that you love to watch. You hate it as a fan. You hate it for the Jaguar family. But as a soccer fan, this is what you want to see. 2-2, 100-plus degree weather. Both teams going 100%. It's a ball game, Coach. It's a ball game.
Yeah, we'll see who wants it and then who can finish.
And exactly who wants it the most and who's going to be finishing this. It's going to be a very interesting last second half here.
Yeah, I think there's still another goal in this game.
Oh, 100%. Somebody's going home a winner. I would be very disappointed if I see this going into a tie. Somebody's going home a winner today. A&M San Antonio trying to regain, quickly playing on the ball. And there's one thing about these boys is that they like to continue putting on the pressure. Momentum now they need to start gaining that momentum, get that spark that they had in the beginning, putting a lot more pressure, playing a little bit more physical. A little bit under 10 minutes left into this game. San Antonio A&M trying to find those answers. After going up 2-0 at the half, leading the majority of the second half, and now find themselves 2-2 in their home opener. A&M San Antonio trying to get it there. Good save by 10 Nelson. Good challenge in there by A&M San Antonio. Now trying to get the ball back. Quickly moving the ball in there. And here we go. Joey now on the sideline trying to get one. Shakes one off Flair. A&M San Antonio collectively going into the center. Shakes one off on the center ball. And there's a ball loose. Oh. And it looks like it could be. It looks like it's going to be a penalty there.
No, a back pass.
A back pass.
So it's an indirect free kick.
Indirect free kick. There you go.
It's going to be fun, this part.
Oh, this is going to be fun. This is where you like to see it. To those that are currently watching, they're trying to question, what is this indirect pass? What is happening? Why is everybody bunched up in there?
Well, the defender knocked it back to his keeper. The keeper couldn't use his hand, so it's an indirect free kick. They have to be 10 yards away from the ball, but it looks like it's on the 6-yard box, so they're going to have to put everybody inside the goal, most likely. And you've got two choices. You can hit it hard and hope for a deflection, or someone is going to have to touch it and then strike it on net.
Well, if there's one thing for A&M San Antonio is they do have that 7 now who is able to get that ball into the middle. This is going to be fun. I have not seen one of these in a very long time, so I'm actually very excited to see this. Everybody bunches in the middle. Great explanation of it, just to what's that happened. So here's an opportunity. Official stops the clock. Has a couple words for the keeper of Nelson.
I think just explaining the rules and what they need to do and can't do.
You're right. He is explaining to them what they cannot do, where they can move up. So here we go. Official ready. Has explained the rules to the players as to what to happen. Seems he still wants to let him know, listen. I'd go hard on this one. If it was me, I'd just go straight at goal. You have a lot of good strikers up front that are able to get this back into the net. But here's an opportunity for A&M San Antonio to take the lead at home. Official ready, raises his hand. Ready to blow the whistle. And still more communications. They're trying to let him know.
It's that wide player needs to get 10 yards
Ready
away.
to stop!
And there it is. And it's blocked by the whole ball. Good job by Nelson to get that ball out. But it looks like it's going to be wide on a header.
Generator died. Take that plug, put it in the one that's still going.
It looked like it's just a missed opportunity. That was a lot of fun to watch. However, A&M San Antonio was not able to put that one back in there. It looks like it's going to be 9 minutes on the clock after all that mess.
Yeah, plug it in. Plug it in.
2-2, folks. Great game.
I got you. We lost electricity. 8 minutes, 40 seconds. I got you.
We're doing clock corrections here. And it looks at the official. We're going to adjust our time here. It looks like what they're saying is 8 minutes and 40 seconds.
Got 34 for 30. Thank you.
Ball in play. Just a little bit of, just a little under 9 minutes to go. And there's going to be a foul there on A&M San Antonio.
Keep it wide. Keep it wide.
It seems like one of the officials has tossed somebody out of the game here. After a very, very, very emotional, high-tense environment there, we are down to the last 6 minutes of this game, Coach. It is 2-2. Very intense for sure. And it's going to come down to the battle of wits, battle of will.
You know, it's been a good game. Both teams had chances. There's nothing wrong with a draw or a tie. You get that in soccer. You know, both teams are trying to win it though. So again, the next 5 minutes are going to be interesting to see who wants to commit players forward. But yeah, it's been entertaining. I think people were happy that were watching online or here at the field itself.
Correct. It's definitely one for those of you watching online. Thank you so much for joining in. We see you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to the Nelson University fans as well tuning in. Thank you to the A&M San Antonio fans tuning in. It's a good one here in San Antonio right now in the second half. And with a little bit of 5 minutes to go, it's 2-2. Just to recap really quick, Coach, we A&M San Antonio was up 2-0 for the majority of the game. I would say for at least almost 60 minutes of the game, they were up 2-0. And then all of a sudden, these last 10, 15 minutes, momentum has changed. It's 2-2 in the home opener. And then now it looks like Nelson University almost probably was listening to me, was trying to capitalize on that last drive there. Still with the ball, still able to get on his feet.
Don't stop.
Still continuous. A&M San Antonio finally able to get the ball out of the box, and that was Hernandez out there and it looks like Jabari down there is looking like he's cramping up in this heat. But here we go.
Thomas, go right back.
Now it looks like the defender Jabari down there. Jabari Holcomb is complaining of a cramp, so they stop the ball, stop play again. Coach, a little bit of 4 minutes to go. What's the game plan? You got your team able, still looking like they have good stamina and energy. A&M San Antonio still challenging those balls. However, there seems to be a little bit of miscommunication in the backfield. What needs to happen for the men's team to pull a win? There's nothing wrong with a tie, but what you can do to pull a win right now?
I guess it depends on your mindset. You know, for me, we're definitely not going to lose, so I'm going to play a little bit more direct now for the last 5 minutes so we don't make any mistakes in midfield. You know, I'm going to tell my team to play the balls into the channels, in behind the fullbacks, press up and try and again win a corner, because you can, at set pieces, you're organised and you can usually maybe get something. So it's try and limit mistakes in the centre midfield area and then play some more channels. That's what I would do.
Now, as you can tell, you're out here with us, but the weather seems to come with a nice little breeze to give a nice little finale, to get the cloud cover that we need for these last 5 minutes. It's going to get intense for sure. 2-2 here at A&M San Antonio. 2-2.
Yeah, there's been a lot of great soccer, but now it's like last 5 minutes. It's all about don't make mistakes.
Absolutely. And in order for Nelson University to get it on, they're doing everything right, putting pressure on the ball, challenging, covering up those spaces, and able to capitalize on some of those strikes. Now, it comes down to putting yourself in a position to win or pulling out with a tie. So, with that being said, both squads are going to be testing each other's endurance these last 5 minutes. It was going to be a battle of will when it comes down to who's going to want it the most.
Yeah, the back line, the goalkeeper, defensive mid, it's about not losing, and the attacking players, it's about can we win the game.
And if there's one thing that we've seen in the past at A&M San Antonio is that they want to go out for the win. They want to start 1-0 at home. And there it is. We're going to start the clock now. Clock has begun. Nelson University trying to figure out a way to get the ball back into the middle, trying to get up. Keeper's calling for the ball up. Good challenge in there by Thomas. Thomas going up high for that one. It looks like there's a missed opportunity there going into the middle. A&M University winning the ball now. There's GB. There's Baker calling for assistance. Now they're trying to see how they can move the ball. Now good move into the spaces. There's Thomas with a nice heel kick, and he's going to call an offsides there. Here we go. Ball movement playing there by Nelson University. Quickly on the ball. Lost ball there. Good challenge there by Tomas Olivares. Moving in there by 10. Moving forward. And he's going to be calling a foul on Tomas. And it looks like he's going to be calling.
I mean, I'm the ref. I'm giving a yellow card there because he grabbed his shirt so he couldn't go to goal.
It would be questionable. It would be questionable. He let it go. I like that. I'm on that side. You know, if you're on that side of the house, yeah, you could have been calling yellow, but I kind of like it that he kind of let him play. However, I'm pretty sure he already has that in the back of his mind for the next one.
I think, what was it, 87th minute? I'm giving a yellow card.
Yeah.
Because he has stopped him getting a good shot on goal.
Game still rolling on here. A&M San Antonio still trying to find a way how to get that win. Nelson University coaches are on their feet. A&M San Antonio trying to figure out how to get this one back. A little bit under 3 to go. A&M San Antonio. Matraca there with a good ball. GB with the good ball down. Keith continues trying to get the win the ball. Ooh, danger, almost dangerous call there, but no call. Continues to play. Enriquez there into the middle, trying to get the ball back. Nelson University trying to get the foot pedal to the middle right there. Going out to the sidelines. And it looks like it's going to be a San Antonio
Yeah,
ball.
white ball. He shielded out well.
Here's the opportunity for A&M San Antonio trying to get the ball back up. All players conscious of the time and looking at the clock. Nelson University trying to collectively, and clearly trying to get the ball, do what they have done. No call there called. However, there's a call, and it's going to go against A&M San Antonio, and it's going to be a free kick, a dangerous free kick for A&M San Antonio. And oh wait, we'll see what's going on here. Let me see. Yeah, it is going to be going Nelson University's way here. A little bit over a minute 40 left in the game. Clock still ticking. A&M San Antonio trying to find a way to get through. Official giving the last instructions to the players as to what to do. 3-man wall is what the keeper Matranga is calling for. As they get their measurements, officials encouraging them to keep the ball in play.
Go over there!
Nelson University now ready to roll. Here we go now. Right at the keeper. Good job by Matraca just to track it down.
1 minute remaining.
As you hear on the clock, it's 1 minute remaining. Here comes Olivares up with the ball.
That's a
Great ball into the wild. Here comes A&M San Antonio. An opportunity to get this ball back into the game. Into the box. Just over. Aguilar, there's an opportunity there for A&M San Antonio to get it back. Tomas trying to get with a header back. Nelson University football now. Nelson University now with the throw in. Not a lot of time left on the clock. Nelson University trying to capitalize on that one. A&M San Antonio able to start the ball. Nelson University with a quick throw in. Gets into the middle. Crosses field. Almost reaching the 30-second mark, but here comes A&M San Antonio, able to get something going here in the last 30 seconds of the game. 10 seconds, here we go.
8.
Continue playing the ball, and it's going to be a late stop call there. Lucky, fortunate call foul for A&M San Antonio. Possibly maybe 30 seconds left on that. Good, probably 10 seconds left
Ambrose, get in front of the ball.
onto that clock.
Steady in the box!
5 seconds left on that clock.
Hey, let's go, lock in. Lock in.
And that's all A&M San Antonio has. 5 seconds left on that clock. Wants his ball in. It's going to have to figure out how to do it. Coach, what do you do in this situation? Go straight at goal, 5 seconds left, opportunity to win.
Yeah, no choice. Hit it direct in the box, put everybody up. It may just drop and fall for you.
21 coming in. Ramon, 21.
These are the last seconds of the game. There is no extra time in regulation. Once clock winds down, it is down. And A&M San Antonio with an opportunity here to go home with a win or settle for a tie, which neither run is wrong. Here comes the official. We are waiting on the official whistle to get this ball going. He pulls over a couple players from Nelson University and A&M San Antonio. Nice little friendly reminder in the last little minutes, keeping players in check, making sure everything is in order. And here comes A&M San Antonio with the last chance of the game, which is something you always want to see. It might be opportunity, but here it is. Here's the whistle.
3, 2, 1.
Into the box, keeper punches it out. And that is it, folks.
That's the
It
match.
is a
Lions 2, Jaguars
I'm sorry,
2.
it is a 2-2 final here at A&M San Antonio. Texas A&M San Antonio starting off with the tie, both squads in NAIA. This is a game that you want to see. It might be game one for home openers, and that kind of felt like a playoff match, didn't it?
No, it was a great atmosphere. The players put a lot of work into it. I think the people that came to the game
Fans, be
definitely
sure
were
to
entertained.
hashtag back the Jags and follow the
Hey,
athletics
you know what?
department
100%
and your
entertained, and
Jaguar
that's what you
teams
want
on
to see.
social media.
Both
The
teams
athletics
are
department
going to be battling it
at
out in the Red River Conference in the
TAMUSasports.com.
NAIA. A&M San Antonio, I will say, has impressed. Started off on the right foot and has a lot of potential to continue growing and be a standout squad like they have been over the last couple years in the Red River Conference.
Yeah, it's early into the season. They got in a good position 2-0 up, and if they take a couple more chances, it's game over. But you got to put teams away because people are fighting and they're not going to give up. So, 2-2 is a fair result.
2-2 is a fair result. And from Texas A&M San Antonio, I am Benjamin Mendoza for the Jaguar Sports Network. Thank you to Soy San Antonio Football. Thank you for TAMUSA Athletics. Thank you, Coach Moody, for joining us for this broadcast. Stay tuned for more matches that will be brought to you, all men's and women's sports. A&M San Antonio signing off for today. 2-2